Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com.
That's right, we're back. Now, you remember where to go to listen to those past interviews. The only place where entrepreneurs align, that's Eliances.com, and click on radio. I appreciate the continued feedback we had on when I had on the president of the CEO of the National Academy Television Arts and Sciences. They're the ones that put on the Emmy Awards. And again, you can continue to provide that feedback because we love it, we love it, we love it, and we love hearing from you. I'm super excited today. Guess what? We have with us Darcy Donavan. She is the actress been in Anchorman, Parks and Rec, Modern Family, and a ton of other shows. She is also, too, if that wasn't enough, the crypto queen and CMO of the cryptocurrency eCoin Finance. You could reach her at stardogs.com. That's STARDAWGS.com. She could say it a lot better than I can. Darcy, welcome to the show. First, pronounce Star Dogs again.
It's Star Dogs. It's just Star Dogs. But, some people, like when I was spelling it to you, so people don't think it's DOGS, it's DAW, it's we're different, we're unique, so it needs a unique name.
I love it. Darcy, first let's talk about as an actress. I mean, you've been in a ton of places and stuff of that, Anchorman, Parks and Rec, Modern Family. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Like, if there was one that stands out that was most fun for you, which one was that?
That's hard to do because people ask me, I do have a music career and I do have, my acting, of course, and I get a lot of, so what can you choose? I mean, I can't, I will say Anchorman was one of my most memorable roles. I did have a really great time with, Paul Rudd, Will Ferrell, Christina Applegate. I mean, they were all a joy, but especially the brilliant director, Adam McKay. But I mean, I really enjoyed, working with Chris Pratt, on Parks and Rec. I enjoyed, I worked with Nathan Fillion on Modern Family. I had a blast. That's really hard to say. It's so hard. It's like, which kid do you like the best, David? Which of your children do you like? You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where that's a hard to narrow it down. Because, now I can tell you the bad ones that I've been on, but there's been a couple independent films that I've done. And I'm like, I'd rather, go get like a root canal than, be on the set with some of the, dealing with how it's going. But I will say Parks and Rec was amazing. Modern Family, Anchorman, I was on Nip Tuck. I mean, I just did a movie on Amazon with Paul Johansson of Mad Men and One Tree Hill and Secret Agent. And I got to tell you, it was I had a great time.
So the industry that you're in, though, that industry is so competitive, right? I mean, so competitive in that.
Oh, yeah.
What do you feel are maybe some of the secrets that you could share of the role of getting those roles?
I always tell people, I mean, you really have to have tenacity. Tenacity is where it's at. The bottom line is that you've got to sit here and you've got to have a tenacious spirit, but you have to be able to take rejection. And, I had a grandmother who was full-blooded German, very critical, very almost obnoxiously straightforward, it's like, Darcy, I don't like that. Or, that perfume, what the heck, Darcy? It's terrible. So she was very, blunt, with everything that she did. So I feel like because I dealt with it as a child, and dealing with all that critiques and stuff, it's like people say it just rolls off me. You really have to have a thick skin, and that's the main thing I tell people. Didn't have time
Tell us, Darcy, what are we going to find when we go to Star Dogs? Again, that's StarDawgs.com, because we have Darcy Donavan with us, actress in Anchorman, Parks and Rec, Modern Family, Crypto Queen, CMO of the cryptocurrency eCoin Finance. Make sure you go to StarDawgs.com because you're listening, watching me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show.
Well, if you go to Star Dogs, it basically will tell you the journey of how the NFT project came about. It was actually, my dog Max. It's like a labor of love for him. Basically, it's one of those things. It was inspired by my dog Max. He is like my guiding star, and the project's really cutting through like the red tape. It makes like takes people years. There's people that I've known, that are A-list stars. They didn't get a break till 20 years later. Some people don't ever even make it in the industry at all. It's basically your golden ticket to Hollywood. And, I'm basically giving people opportunity that, I never had. So, I've been developing 3D full body hyper-realistic NFT, Star Dogs, which they're all dogs, different types of dogs, but it's tied to film production, television shows that I'm going to be doing, movies that I have in pre-production right now. So I'm taking everything that all the people that I know from the entertainment industry, my database of filming directors, executives, producers, directors, A-list actors, crew, the whole shebang. And I basically using all my connections, for the film and television industry, to move the NFT line, to make it huge, So I'm very excited. So the Star Dogs holders, they're going to get all these perks and benefits that most people will never have access to within the entertainment industry. They never will. So it's basically the holder's chance to get involved on so many levels. And we only have 10,277 NFTs available, and that's it. So,
wow. Yeah. So again, make sure you go to StarDawgs.com, StarDawgs.com. Darcy, what was the passion to get involved in the industry of being an actress?
Everybody always kept telling me, you're a big ham. It started out as a kid, then when I was a kid, they had like a sign up, they wanted, people to audition, children. They were looking for that. So I some of my friends were doing it. So my mom, I gave it to her and I said, hey, they had this up at the school. They're looking for kids for this commercial. Well, I beat out like hundreds of kids. I went in there, did my lines, and they're like, hey, we want her for the commercial. And so it was just like, I was excited, but then when I got on set, the guy that played my brother, he was like 18 years old, and I was like 8 or 9, and he kept messing up his lines. And then after so many takes, I'm just like, God, I memorized his lines and my lines. So I was like, I don't know, this is not very fun, but I was doing music a lot. So, from there I was doing commercials and stuff. And I was singing at hospitals, for the elderly, and, doing little routines. And I was in choir. So I was doing a lot of church stuff. They would have you, go up in front of the church and do solos and stuff like that. So I was doing all that, starting at age 8. And so it's just kind of, I think it's it's in your blood or not, because my sister's like, I can't do what you do. She's like, she's more behind the scenes, and I'm more in front. So I think it's just you're either born with it or you're not, but ask me to draw something, David, I can't even draw a stick man correctly. So that's the one thing I can't do.
Certainly, Darcy, you are prepared. I hope I'm prepared. You've made an impact on film and TV screens. You've been in everything from Parks and Rec, Secret Agents, Bones, 6 Feet Under, Cult, Entourage, My Name is Earl. You've been with some of the top stars, and you know what? That's a hero, making that possible, working within Web3, crypto, NFTs. And that's just all from this morning. My gosh, that's a hero. Darcy Donavan, actress, Anchorman, Parks and Rec, Modern Family, Crypto Queen, and CMO of the cryptocurrency eCoin Finance. Make sure that you go to stardogs.com. That's STARDAWGS.com. This has been David Kogan with the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. You got to dance with me too.
Woo! David, you're incredible.